Hello friends, this is Durga from IT University, a one-stop shop to learn all the technologies. So as part of this video, I will be covering how to develop end-to-end script with Oozie. So if you use examples as I have shown earlier, let me share my screen and then we will discuss. I am sharing my screen. And already there are few videos on Oozie on my channel. So if you go to the youtube.com IT University in and search for Apache Oozie and hit enter, you can see this playlist. And already you can see how to execute Java main action, how to execute map reduce action, etc. as part of this series. So as in these two scenarios, I have downloaded the examples.tar file, or I have copied the examples.tar file and untar it, and then make the modifications to the existing code and submitted the job, which worked fine with both Java action as well as MapReduce action. But if you go to the CCA certification, not CCA, CCP Data Engineer Certification. Okay, here if you go to the curriculum, they are saying to understand how to invoke all kinds of actions in linear as well as branching fashion. We will see what is linear and what is branching later, but I am actually executing each of the individual jobs. Like I have shown MapReduce action, I have shown Java action, and I think I have recorded Hive action also in the past. I have to check that it is not added to this playlist. If it is already recorded, I will try to add to the playlist. And as part of this video and a few subsequent videos, we will actually see how to develop pig jobs from the scratch. So at the time of certification, they might not give access to the examples. I am not 100% sure because I have not given the exam. So it is always better for you to refer to the documentation and gain confidence that you can develop end-to-end Oozie-based application for a given script, for a given requirement. So the Woozy documentation which is given here, you can see it here if you scroll down, and this will be provided at the time of taking the exam also. And here, if you go to quick start and then go to workflow functional specification, here you will understand how each of the action can be implemented. And in this case, we are talking about pig action, and you can see the code snippet which you can copy paste and you can replace certain important things from here. Okay, so we will see this in action as part of this series. Okay, and I will explain each of the actions when I come to Oozie. But before integrating pig into Oozie, first we need to have a very good pig script, which is executable pig script. And then once the pig script is developed and validated and make sure that it is working as expected, then we should start integrating with Oozie by developing job.properties, workflow.xml, and also we have to parameterize. And then we have to integrate the job.properties, workflow.xml, as well as a pig script which accepts the parameters. Okay. That being said, as part of this video, let's start developing a simple pig script. Again, if you want to learn pig, you can actually search for Apache pig here, and you will get all the details about basics of pig and how to develop pig scripts in detail. In this case, I will just demonstrate how to write a simple pig script for simple problem statement, and then the main important task is to integrate with Oozie. Here, I will not be going into too many details about pig scripting because it's already covered, and if you want to understand, you have to come here. I will just write a pig script for simple problem statement, and then as part of subsequent videos, we'll integrate with Oozie. Okay. That being said, I am already in the cluster. here, and let me show you the data on which I will be writing the pig script. You can say user training 8634, and in this there is a scoop underscore import slash orders. Okay, and if you look into this directory, there are 4 files which have some orders data. And to understand how to get this data into Hadoop and all, you have to follow my playlist in series. So what I have done is, first I have ran scoop import command to load the data into HDFS, which is covered as part of the scoop videos. And then we are trying to integrate in, we are trying to use pig to process the data. And as part of the documentation for this video, I will cover how to import the data into this location. So before writing the pig script, we need to understand how the data look like. That we can either run Hadoop fs-tail directly from here, or you can launch pig, okay, and then fs -ls, and this is the location. So no need to say Hadoop when you try to run Hadoop fs commands in pig command line interface. So when we run pig and hit enter, we will end up in pig command line interface. Here, if you want to access HDFS, you just have to say fs. There is no need to say Hadoop space fs. Okay. That being said, I am copying it here. Semicolon will end the command, and when we hit enter, it will execute. And here we can run tail after running ls to ensure what is the format of our data. That is very important step before writing any application to process the data using a scripting language like pig or query language like Hive. So tail is again Hadoop fs command. Here we have to give fully qualified file name without patterns like star, and hit enter, and it will show the data format. And you can see that data is delimited by comma. Okay. Now let us define a problem statement to write simple pig script. Okay. So we need to read this data, and we want to see the count of orders by status. So the last field is status. So it is a 4-field table. The first one is order ID up to first comma, and second one is order date. Third one is customer ID. This 8326, it is customer ID for order 17215, and fourth one is status. So as a management guy, I want to see how many orders are in completed state, how many orders are in closed state, how many orders in pending state, etc. Very simple problem statement for which we will try to write a pig script. Okay. Now first we need to load the data. For that we have to create a pig variable. Pig variables are loosely typed, so you don't need to specify what is the data type of this. It will actually inherit. It will be actually implicitly represented as bag. Bag is nothing but it acts like a table where you will have collection of tuples. Tuple is analogous to rows. So these orders will be user defined bag, which will be placeholder for all the data which we are trying to read. Okay. So here we have to say load. Load is the command in pig, and we have to give the path from which we want to read the data. So this is the path up to orders which we want to read the data. And then we have to say using is a keyword, and in this case we will be reading this data using pig storage class with comma as delimiter. That's why I have validated that delimiter comma before. Okay, and hit enter. You have to use semicolon in the end. So now you have created the bag, which is placeholder for the orders data set. And then we want to group by order status to compute the count by order status. Okay. Before actually doing that, let us define a column for each of the, let us define the name for each of the column. So orders, in this case, let us say order schema, because we are trying to define schema for this database. We have to say for each orders is the bag name here, generate $0 as order ID, int is the data type. So if you want to understand all these data types and all those things, you have to go and look into that pig playlist. As order date char array is data type for string, $2 as customer ID, which is represented as, actually no, I am doing wrong. Okay, so let me it here and go to orders itself. At the time of defining orders itself, we can actually define the schema like this. After using clause, we can say as order ID int order date char array customer ID char array, or int, actually customer ID is int, and then the final one is order status, which is char array. Okay, now hit enter. The reason I am defining the schema is, after defining the bag, if you want to get the details about how the columns are formatted, you have to give the schema. Without schema, it cannot understand how the data is represented, how many fields are there in each record. Here we are saying at the time of load itself that this is a 4-field table, and these are the names of the 4 fields. If the data have 3 fields or 5 fields, then you might get incorrect results. So as long as structure is predefined, you can use this way of defining the schemas while loading data into a bag. So this is the schema for the bag. Now we have to group. Let me name the bag as group, equal to group order status. Sorry, so I have to group orders. So orders is the bag which I want to group. Group orders by, I want to group by status, and hit enter. Okay, now you can say describe. Let me take this call. I am getting an important call. So I'm back. I'm sorry for that. And here I can say describe group to see the schema of that. And if you see here, it's a nested tuple. So first one is the group which is implicit, um, uh, im- which is implicit, what we say, implicit bag, and this bag have um, another bag of type orders, and this orders is of type these four fields. So this is the schema for the grouped. So for each order status, it is trying to create the bag of orders. So for all the complete will be part of one group, all the closed will be part of one another group, etc. Again, if you want to get understand this in detail, you have to go through my pig playlist. Here I'm just showing um, uh, how to write the script quickly. Okay, I am assuming that you have good knowledge writing pig scripts, so that we can integrate them with Woozy as part of the Cloudera certification, for which I am recording these videos, and also for Woozy purpose. There is no requirement to understand pig, but once you have the pig script, you should be capable of running the integrating with Oozie and run it as Oozie job. That's why I'm showing how to do this, do it in multiple steps. For that, first I'm developing the pig script. If you want to learn pig, go to my pig playlist. Okay, now you have the group, and then to get the count, what you can say do is order count is the variable name, and then for each of grouped, okay, generate is another keyword which you have to use. Count of star, it's a function, and I have to count orders, which is this one, for each group. So I'm applying count function on orders here as CNT and hit enter. So there is something wrong. Okay, count star should be in caps. That's why it is failing. Okay, count star. And you have to generate both group, and within group, we have to get the count. If you do not specify generate group, then the key which is on which the count star is being happening will not be printed. To get the key, you have to say generate group and then apply the function. It is an aggregate function. So once you do that, you can say dump order count. It will run the MapReduce job, and it will try to get the count for each order status, how many orders are there. So it will take a moment to run, and we will see once it is executed. So it is 50% completed. I think it will just take another 15 to 30 seconds to complete. It's almost there. Now you can see the count. Okay, for each order status, we got the count. You can type history here and get what is executed so far. So these are the three lines which we need to use to get to create the pig script. So exit from here. I think we have to use quit. Okay. Now I am creating already there is a directory called Woozy here, and I am creating a directory called pig demo. So I will be integrating those three commands of pig into Woozy. For that, first I have to create a pig script. So here I am saying script.pig, or let me say order count by status dot pig. Pig is just extension. You don't need to give the extension. Just to understand that it is pig script, I just gave the extension over there. Okay, and then delete this one, delete this one, delete this one. Means I just cleaned up the lines which are copied, which should not be part of the script. Okay, and after getting the order count, we have to say store, so that the data is stored in HDFS. Okay, and for store, you have to say store order count, and where I want to store, I want to store into is another keyword which you need to use, and then you have to give the path to which you want to store the order count. So you have to give the non-existing output path for pig. So it is user training 8634 pig demo. Okay, orders, order count by status. Okay, so save it. Now we can execute this by saying pig-x. Instead of executing as individual scripts, we are trying to individual command. We are trying to create a script and we are trying to execute that script. Okay, pig order count by status dot pig. Is this the command? Let me see. I think -x is not the one which we should use. We have to use something else. Let me see what we have to use. So I'm opening the Google. So you will not have access to Google at the time of certification. So if you want to execute pig scripts, you should understand how to pass the pig script to the pig command and execute the script. But here I do not remember on top of my head. So I am actually searching pig execute script. Okay, we have to just say pig and script name. That's it. So pig. Okay, let me actually move this script into pig demo. Okay, and go to pig demo. And then I'm in this directory, home training 8634 Oozie pig demo, ls-ltr. We have the script order count by pig, order count by status dot pig. And here we can say pig order count by status dot pig and hit enter. Now it is running. And the output should be stored in the path which we have given as part of the store command. So again, it will take a few seconds, approximately 25 to 30 seconds to complete this. Once it is completed, we will actually validate the output path and see the output is stored as part of the HDFS directory or not. We are almost there, 50% completed. And now I think it is executed. Yes. And we have to validate by running Hadoop -ls. The output path is user training 8634 pig underscore demo and hit enter. So we have given pig underscore demo and there's a directory in that also, which is order count by status. And here we can give order count by status and hit enter. We will see the file which is generated after running the pig script, and we can actually cat this file. This is a very small file, so we can use cat. If it is a large file, it's better to use tail to preview the data. And then this is the file name part -r-0000, 5 zeros, and hit enter. And you can see the order status and count for each order status. So we have successfully developed the pig script and executed it. And as part of the subsequent videos to integrate with Woozy for both certification purpose and also if you have to develop Woozy based applications with whatever tool you want to use, you need to follow the similar steps, and I will demonstrate using pig, but you can apply the same steps for other actions also, like Hive, Spark, Scoop, etc. Okay, that being said, I hope you are enjoying the content. If you like this video after it is successfully uploaded in YouTube, please like this and provide the feedback in the comment section. If you want to discuss further about big data certification, please join my LinkedIn group called ITversity-Big Data, ITversity-Certifications. And if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Its name is youtube.com/itversity-in, or you can actually search for Itversity itself. So this is my channel name. And also do visit my website, www.itversity.com. to where I will be uploading a lot of content or adding a lot of content over time. That being said, thank you. Bye.